Hey guys, welcome back. Right now, I'm going to be going over my SoundCloud profile, and one of the main reasons why I'm uploading my music on SoundCloud is because it's one of the oldest, longest standing platforms that I've been streaming music on for years. Like, I mean, literally years. So, with this specifically, with my actual SoundCloud, I mainly upload my EDM per se on SoundCloud. I don't upload any of my film scoring or my cinematic style soundtracks, none of my ambient soundtracks, none of that stuff. It's primarily geared towards techno. This is where I upload all my techno music. If you can check it, like if you want to see it, it's literally this is pretty much it. I primarily produce techno music and cinematic style soundtracks for, commercial intent, for commercial usage, for, the whole nine yards, basically. Um, so this is where you're going to find majority of my, in a sense, EDM. It's going to be on my SoundCloud. Now, of course, I'm going to be uploading later on. I'm going to be uploading it to Spotify, all and Apple Music and all those other platforms. But for now, primarily the tracks that I have actually released is going to be on SoundCloud, and then the more of the cinematic soundtracks they're going to be available on my YouTube channel. And for the most part, they're pretty much only going to be accessible on my YouTube channel because I find primarily the main core audience that I'm tapping into to bring awareness is primarily on YouTube. But SoundCloud, it's for more of like, R&B, rap, EDM, and just the main core genres, and I don't see how my cinematic-esque music is going to perform at all on SoundCloud. Now, of course, I may or may not be uploading any of the other content that I have on my SoundCloud. It's primarily going to be EDM oriented. If you want to check out more information about that, of course, it's going to be on SoundCloud. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be uploading any of my actual techno onto YouTube specifically. I might just keep those two things separate and create an actual artist profile for my actual, techno music on YouTube specifically, so it doesn't interfere with the actual channel or the algorithm that's interlinked with the channel, so it doesn't start to confuse any of the so-called automated robotics on the back end, for lack of a better term. So if you want to check out some techno, you can check it out. This is music that I pretty much produced from the ground up. I'm still learning, I'm still growing as not just a sound engineer, not just as a music producer, but just I'm still growing as a creative. And this is just one of the outlets that I actually chose to actually create specific music in. Now, of course, it's been a long time coming. I've wanted to create music for quite some time now, and the biggest problem that I had was actually deciding what specific genre am I going to be creating music in that I'm also not going to get sick of creating music in, right? Because that's the biggest problem. Like, I've been listening, I mean, like anyone else, I've been listening to music as a kid for a very long time, and I've seen artists just, make music, and then they just get sick of the genre, or they get sick of, the novelty either wears off. I'm not entirely sure what goes on, or they don't get the same kick out of it anymore as they once used to. So in a sense, this is the genre that I chose to primarily create music in, which is techno or EDM in a sense, and cinematic soundtracks or film scoring, for lack of a better term. Those are basically the only two genres that I primarily focus on creating music in. Have I actually produced music in other genres? Yes, I have, but these two primarily seem to be the ones that I really have like that innate creative urge to continue creating and pushing it in terms of creative expression. So I hope you guys check it out. I'm really stoked to hear your guys' thoughts on this. And yeah,